Okay, so here we are on the Syncro 12. So maybe the other one competing for your dollars in terms of a smaller pack to carry with you, designed with biking in mind, and overall high quality backpack, um, designed to carry small loads and a hydration bladder. That way you can stay hydrated while driving the bicycle. Uh, let's see. So some of the similarities, of course, we have the lid lock here. One of the things that I've just noticed as I'm doing this is there is a rubber texture here in the middle, and I guess maybe that's for a small grip design, but that way you can pull this away and easily feed it through your bicycle helmet. But once again, valuable design so that way you can keep the helmet on your pack, you not have to carry it swinging to the side or swinging attached to the back, or leaving the helmet attached to the bicycle when maybe that's not as secure as what you would like it to be. But this one is 12 liters in design, so adds an additional compartment. So every other compartment space was the same for this and that tool area, but by layout, this one, let me go ahead and undo these compression buckles. This one does have a different open. So the last one opened up symmetrically a little bit further down on this side, whereas this one opens even further, so asymmetrical, but allowing you further access down in this tool compartment area, where you're basically allowing yourself that flexibility to organize your tools. So the bike pump, maybe tire inner tubes, other tools that you could carry. Again, main compartment is actually a little bit more spaced, and then a top carry area here. Here housing what would more than likely be your key or something that you could secure maybe by ring. Anything else that you would need to place inside there. And then this is the bungee cord system that I was talking about that works with a lid lock. So as I pull this out and then I want to tension that back up for keeping it neat, this has a little holder here against the bungee. And what that allows you to do is maybe squeeze that, pull it tight, and then it's tensioning that, so keeping this neat and flush against the pack. Awesome design, very simple, keeps it inside so I don't have to worry about the ugliness of a cord hanging loose, which apparently was by the last design. So go ahead and close this one up. One zipper, so not as many choices. However, on both, you'll also notice that it has these pretty good sized loops, so that way if you're wearing gloves, if not, just keeps it very simple and easy to pull this closed. So great design there. This is the middle and main storage compartment area. So this one opens up with symmetry, and that symmetrical design allows you to reach all the way nearly into the bottom of the pack without any effort whatsoever. The bladder is going to press slightly outwards here, so but you'll be able to store quite a lot of things in here, larger, maybe a jacket, maybe other articles of clothing, whatever the heck that you want to carry, just giving you more space. And then you do have compression straps, so when you're maybe not using as much of it, or if you want to keep it to where it's not rumbling around, you'd be able to tighten that up. Once again, this non-scratch pocket lays inside here, unprotected from crush. However, it's at least at the top, so any weighted items might be sinking to the bottom, leaving this at the top in a little bit more of a secure area in contrast. But this one does carry two zippers. And the zipper is, well, the zipper is nice. It looks durable. It's not a thin zipper. It looks like it's going to take plenty of open and closes. It works very smoothly, so I've got no qualms with that. Great design. And it does have its zipper fold over flap That way you can maybe keep some of that dust out of it, whereas the front one does not have that. So don't know what necessarily the main design element of it is, but I would say that normally in past packs, that's for water runoff. It's allowed to let that water just run off the front of the pack. On this one, once again, I'll use my Pixel 2 XL. Not going to be able to fit that in there, but I would be able to fit some sunglasses, no problem, in there. As far as the zipper touching the lenses, I would be a little bit concerned with that, so I would be cautious there. But that's that one. And then the zipper in the back houses the bladder. Once again, you can use it left or right for the run of the hose, and quick release buckle designed to hold the bladder to the top, 2.5 liters. And once again, it has this type of closure system to where you open it up like this, close it up, good secure handle, and then these 2 loops to retain that hose wherever that you want to end up running that. So good design there. The frame does stand vertically with its rigid wire frame inside. Once again, the back is tensioned. Has the mesh, so this is all that would be sitting against your back, completely ventilating you. Plenty of vented ports, but one of the differences here that is not maybe first noticed is on this one, you can see on the Syncro 12, the padding runs all the way down. On the Syncro 5, the padding runs all the way to where maybe the top of the, or the bottom of the midway pec, chest area, and then kind of that runoff completely meshed out. This one, padding and mesh. So a small difference there. Syncro 5 contrasted versus the Syncro 12. They both have their little side meshed bottom wing areas for comfort. And then one last difference between the Syncro 5 and the Syncro 12 is this one has pockets in the side here, and these pockets can hold a water bottle. They also potentially could hold a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, and because it is a mesh pocket, I'm sure audibly the sound would be able to come through that without too much of a problem. See if I can grab one here for a small demonstration. So this is the UE boom speaker, and I'd be able to slide that right in there like that, torque that down just a bit, and there we go. I've got a speaker being carried on me, so I can listen to some music while I ride. So overall, well-designed pack. If anybody also wanted to know, let's see if I can find it pretty quickly. Here we are. This is one of my Yeti containers. And this actually does fit. It just takes a little bit of forcing it into this pocket. Just so you can see, it does get in there. So technically I could have that in here, and it's secure. This thing's not going anywhere. So cool design to where I could even carry that on me if I wanted to. But ultimately, one of the reasons why I was considering this bag was because I wanted something to carry my chain and lock system for my bike as I rode in town on occasion, and then have something light to carry on me, very minimalistic, but again very ventilated, and not overly obnoxious, but this would be like what I carry. This is a little bit lighter than what in the end I'm going to be using, but I've put both of these on, and with this one I chose to put it inside the compartment of the tool area. which I put it in the Syncro 5 in that same area. And what I noticed was this felt as though felt the weight a little bit more on this, and perhaps it's because I'm sitting it further back, but I feel like it's because it has more area to settle in the bottom, and the only thing that I could really do there was tighten the compression straps down, drawing that weight closer to my back. But again, this one offers me more flexibility, and I nearly guaranteed myself that I wanted the Syncro 5 compared to the Syncro 12 because that was the smaller of the two. But with the compression straps on this one and the flexibility of being able to carry stuff in those side pockets there, it's really been a tough decision narrowing it down to what's going to be that final pick. And quite honestly, for me, it's looking like the Syncro 12 just because I have more options. If I have the money to burn, sure, I'll go ahead and just keep both of them because I really do like the fit and feel of this when I'm putting that chain in there. And if that's perhaps the only thing that I need to carry around with me, and then I can pop my helmet into the top of it, great carry system, looks good, very slender, and it distributes the weight awesome. So if I wanted to just carry my water and carry that chain and lock, that's perfect, and I can still fit something here into the back of it, and then maybe a tool or two in the top. But since I'm already adding about 10 pounds with that chain system, the main thing that I wanted to do was distribute that load, and I was trying to replace a bag that I had already had, which I do like subtle design features of, but it's not a biking bag. This part conforms to your chest, making it easy to reach for the bars, and the straps aren't getting in your way, so there's no pinch points on you. That ventilation system, everything about it is designed with the rider in mind, and a beautiful system, and then ultimately a quality hydration system at the same time too. So I hope this helps you guys out. Hope it gives you a little bit of a semi-in-depth review of them without them necessarily being worn. I may include two wearing pictures of the Syncro 12 with the chain inside and the helmet on top, and the same thing with the Syncro 5. But ultimately I wanted to give you guys a contrast because I don't see too much out there with the Syncro 5. I only saw very few videos with the Syncro 12, and I felt the bag deserved a little bit more than that. It's an awesome design to a bag. Time will tell whether or not it's actually an amazing bag or not, but in concept it seems like it's going to be a great design. Alright, I hope this helps out. Thanks guys.